So what I usually do when building a team, I do the original core team, you know, with like fire, water, grass, or like dark fighting psychic, and I bring a Scarfer. But I didn't bring a Scarfer this game. How's it going, guys? It's AJayPay bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This one's against tommydewok, and it's an RU match. And me bringing a Scarfer actually affected this game and made it actually pretty interesting. So let's just go ahead and begin the battle. He's gonna lead off with his Accelerate, as I'm gonna predict that, and I'm gonna go into my Mandibuzz. Now, Accelerate leads are usually just the Spikers set with Focus Sash. So what I want to do is take this thing as fast as possible, but it turns out he's actually an offensive set, as he's gonna straight up go for the Hidden Power Ice, and that does a lot with the unstab move since I'm especially defensive. So I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird. And this is actually going to take it out one hit. So we saw no Life Orb, Recoil, or like a Focus Sash. So I'm assuming he's Choice Specs. Or he could be Expert Belted, but who runs that? So he's going to go into his Entei. And I don't know what set this Entei is. I didn't want to take the risk of him being a sub-Calm Mind set, because that could potentially sweep my team. So I just stayed in, going for the Brave Bird, thinking he might go for a sub or a Calm Mind. But he's actually just a regular Life Orb set. And he just flip-hits me and takes my Mandibuzz out. So basically, he's the same set as my Entei. So I'm gonna bring in my Sandslash now just to wall him, since I'm, you know, the regular physical defensive set. As I know he's probably gonna switch out, and he's probably gonna predict my Earthquake as well. So I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, just cause, you know, Stealth Rocks is a pretty good move in this game, and I got a free turn to do him. So he's gonna go for the Toxic, and that's really bad for my physical defensive wall. And I stayed in only because I thought I had Stone Edge, but I clicked Stealth Rocks. And I realized I do not carry Stone Edge on this Sandslash. So I wasted a turn. So I'm going to have to switch out here. And I don't know why I switched into my Choice Specs Slowking, as he's going to knock off my Specs, which basically ruins my Slowking. And it's basically kind of useless at this point. So at this point he's just going to Toxic me, and I'm just going to surf him to the point where he'll Roost, and then I'll just switch in freely. But I'm just really fearing Toxic or Knockoff, because Knockoff is actually a really good move in this game and basically crippled my Slowking's offensive abilities. So now he's finally going to switch out, as I thought he wouldn't switch out. I thought he'd Roost here, and he's going to go to Lilligant, as I'm going to switch out to my Entei thinking he would Roost. So I did not predict this Lilligant switch in, but you know, it worked out for me, so whatever. So I know nothing would want to take a Fleur Blitz, so I'm just going to go for the Fleur Blitz, because if he switches into Entei, which he does, he's going to take Rocks damage, and that'll probably take him down to the point where my Fleur Blitz will take him out. So might as well just go for it, why not? And my Entei is the biggest threat to his team, so gonna go for the Fleur Blitz. And surprisingly, this does not kill this Entei, as I guess I'm underestimating Entei's natural bulk. So we're both the same set, so there's going to be some kind of speed tie. As I'm going to go for the extreme speed, and I guess I won the speed tie, as he might have went for extreme speed, not sure. But point is, I finally won the speed tie. This is like the first speed tie that I recall at least of winning. So I was very happy at this point. So here comes this Mandibuzz. Now at the time I did not know why he wanted to switch Mandibuzz in, but later I realized, you know, he probably wants to get Life Orb and Fleur Blitz recoil on me, knowing that this Entei is the biggest threat to his team. My daddy is the biggest threat to his team. So I'm gonna take out that Mandibuzz, as that my health is down to 3/4, 1/4. I can't do math. So he's gonna go into this Medicham. I know this is choice in some way, so I want to see what kind of choice. So I'm gonna go into my Sandslash, thinking I could wall this thing, as he's gonna go for the high jump kick, and holy shit, this does more than I expected. So I'm thinking he's banded, even though he has that ability where it doubles his attack, but still, that does a lot. I'm fully physically defensive, and that does like 3/4 of my health. That's an easy 2-hit KO on my Sandslash, as he's going to take me out with a second high jump kick. So he's hit 2 high jump kicks in a row. So I'm going to go to my banded private, knowing that I have faster natural speed, but he shows that he's faster, and he hits a 3rd high jump kick. So this shows that he is Choice Scarfed, and I was just like, crap, I have nothing for this since I don't have a Scarfer. So I'm gonna go into my Slowking that's no longer Choice Specs, and I know I can take a hit. And I was predicting the little Gint to come in to sponge up my Surf. That's why I went for Fire Blast. And this Fire Blast does not kill. This Fire Blast would have killed him if I was still had the specs on, or if I went for Surf. But either way, this Medichamp's still alive and hits 4 high jump kicks in a row. Who hits 4 high jump kicks in a row? That's like physically impossible. No one can do that. But he has. So I'm gonna switch into my Entei now, and I'm gonna make him think I'm gonna go for the extreme speed. But I'm actually gonna go for the Flare Blitz, predicting him to switch out to his Magneton just to take the extreme speed since it resists it, and Magneton's a pretty damn good defensive wall. But yeah, I'm gonna hit him with that super effective Life Orb max attack admit natured Flare Blitz, and that will easily OHKO this Magneton, as I thought I was gonna die here from the recoil. However, I live with 15 HP left, so I have 1 more turn to live. So he's gonna switch back into his Medicham, and now I thought he was gonna overpredict here, thinking that I would go for the Flare Blitz instead of the extreme speed. So I thought he would stay in since he's faster than me due to the fact that he's Scarf. But he actually predicts the extreme speed right this time, and I'm just gonna go for extreme speed since this is my last turn of living. I might as well just get a hit on something in general. And I get a crit on this little Gint, which doesn't matter in the long run, but it does matter to his little Gint. And this will be Entei's last stand, and I lose my Entei. So at this point it's 1-1, and he's gonna switch his Medicham that's Scarfed, and this is my Choice Specs Sceptile. Yeah, I brought 2 Choice Specs pokes, cause I know it looked nice, you know. I don't know why I didn't bring Scarfer. I was just like, let's not bring a Scarfer, why not? Let's bring 2 specs. So I did, and he takes me out with a 5th high jump kick, and that'll be a 1-0 win for him. And a 1-0 loss for me, but regardless, that was still a good game, even though I should have brought a Scarfer. This is why you need to bring a Scarfer, people, because if you don't, then the other opponent's Scarfer is going to sweep your team because you don't have anything faster for it. Or just bring a good-ass wall. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like. And I'll see you guys later.